Everyone, this is Kirei here for Bramble Fox, and I have a brand new layout, and I'm using the really lovely Hello, This Is Me set that is available in the shop now. So it consists of the Hello, This Is Me title in that really sort of pretty soft pink, and then it has loads of little flowers in pink, mustard, dusty sort of green, and there is an orange as well, but I don't use the orange on this layout. So I've pulled out Pink Paislee's Joyful Notes collection. It's an older collection. I do really love the colours, and I thought it worked really perfectly with my photos and with the Hello, This Is Me set. Um, so the story behind my photos, I've actually been gathering these for a little while, and I've just been waiting for the right opportunity to get them scrapped. And when the Hello, This Is Me set came out, I knew it would be perfect for these photos. So essentially, I volunteer at one of the Isabel Hospice shops here in Hertfordshire. And one day later last year, marketing called up and said, "Oh, I need to come in and take some photos. Have you got any of the volunteers there?" And the assistant manager said, "Oh, yeah, yeah." And so thought nothing more of it. She popped in, probably was there 10 minutes, 15 minutes. She says, "I've got a couple of T-shirts. Would you mind popping them on and, we'll take a photo." Anyway, she did. She got a couple of photos of us at the front of the shop, me serving at the till, etc. Anyway, thought nothing more of it. Thought it'd probably pop up on on one of their posts on Facebook or something like that. Anyway, little did we know. It's literally been the photos have been used many times on Facebook, on their Facebook page. They've been on Instagram. It's been on their sort of emails that they send out. It's gone onto a leaflet that is been given out in the stores. Really, it's all been about promoting volunteering and encouraging people to sign up to be a volunteer with Isabel Hospice in the shops. So it was also on posters in the stores. It was on banners. It was even in the local newspaper, and it was on a banner stand outside the store, which is my main photo there. And I'm just sort of pointing at it. That's me and Alison, the assistant manager, in that poster stand outside the shop. It's not the one I volunteer in; it's another one. But yeah, so I've gathered all the bits and pieces, the paraphernalia. I've got the leaflet. I've the newspaper article, the poster from the store, and I've just been waiting for an opportunity to scrap them, as I said. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. But I wanted to have all of it together, so that was the idea behind. I wanted to create some sort of pocket. So that's essentially what I was doing. I love the pattern paper and the colours of sort of Isabel Hospice of that sort of burgundy, purpley, pinky colour, and that tealy blue. And I thought that this collection actually works really well with that because it has those pinks and the teals in it. Yeah. Anyway, so I've obviously made my pocket and stuck that down. I've pulled out all of the ephemera. I've just had a bit of a play around with exactly how I'm going to place them, and that's usually what I do at the start of every layout. I have a bit of a play, take a photo, so when I take it all off, I know what I'm doing. And then I can put it back together. But sometimes things change on the way. So, and they certainly did. I had some ideas, and then I moved on from that as I went. So, yeah, so I've got my photo stuck down. I have just raised it on foam pads at the top, but I just rubbed off any of the sticky at the area, the top right, that was ultimately would stick down on the white card, which I didn't want to do because I obviously want to pop in my leaflets and things like that. So I'm just basically creating a embellishment cluster over to the left of my photos and then bringing it around to the bottom right of the photos. And then I'll add a little bit more over next to the title once I get that stuck down. So I've got these little banners here in the pink and the cream. And yeah, then my heart. Now, I do stick actually some of these down, and actually I do move on from it. I move the heart. I stick it down with glue and I change my mind as I've gone through. So yeah, you'll see that in a little bit. I've just got two little journaling cards tucked in over to the left, and I'll add some embroidery thread around the tags there. What else? Oh, and some of it I do raise on foam pads again, just to give me a bit of dimension, which I always add to my layouts. So yeah, here's the heart getting stuck down, but it does not stay there. So you'll see it get moved in just a moment. What else? Here we go. Okay. Oh, yes. Here we go. So, heart's been moved. I've got flowers there now because I suddenly realised I had a sticker sheet as well, and I love floral, so I wanted to add some of those. So the flowers went there instead, and the heart got moved over to the left. Right. Get my title stuck down. Hello, this is me. Just using glossy accents, and I've obviously got my T-squared ruler there just to make sure it's nice and straight. You can see I've added the thread now to those two tags over on the left. And there we go. I'm just popping my bits and pieces in, my newspaper clipping, leaflet, and the poster from one of the windows. And then I've got some small photos as well, because these are photos from the Facebook post, the Instagram post. Oh, and we have like one of those moving sort of photo displays that stands on the near the till, and the pictures on there as well, so it keeps coming up. So I took a photo of that, and there's a photo of, it's in a shop window actually. It was one of the brand new stores that was opening, and there was a big poster in the window promoting, signing up to be a volunteer. So I just wanted to add those as well. So yeah, this title definitely worked for the photos that I'm obviously scrapping. Hello, this is me. So yeah, I was very happy about that. So I'm just doing a little photo strip really here, and then that'll just get tucked into my big pocket. And then I'm sort of getting there. I had to figure out my journaling because I hadn't sort of thought about that, and I was like, it's too dark to write on. It's very busy paper. I'm using the floral, and even the stripes. I thought no, that would just would spoil that effect there. So I thought I'm going to need to add some journaling on a tag or something, and maybe I'll pop that into my pocket as well, which is what I do. Oh, okay. I'm bringing in some of the flowers, so I played around with them and worked out where I was going. So now I'm going to get those stuck down, and I think I do go back and actually I do add a few more as well, because I'm sure I've got ones here, but I do add some more. But they're super pretty, and I love them because they work really well just tucking into things. I do love florals on layouts, no matter what it is, to be fair. So these little petite little flower perspectives are perfect. Okay, so right, here we go. I did some stitching off camera, so I just did a border. I just felt I wanted to add something there. So I did that, and I added some sequins as well. So just added a little bit of glitter. My photo strip too. I decided to add like a little tag at the top of it, a little banner tag. Just folded one of the pieces of ephemera over, just fiddling around getting it. It's really difficult holding it and keeping it nice and central. I should have probably just stuck it and then added a staple to it. Anyway, there we go. That's done. And then I'm just, I think, puffy stickers, deciding whether I don't think I use any actually. I pulled them out, and then no, they don't go. They don't go on. And then it's just, I think, here we go. I'm thinking here. The journaling. So I think that's what I'm doing. Yeah, here we go. There was a little card there with happy times on it. So I thought I would just add that, but it's obviously quite short and it would drop down. So I'm going to add it to a longer strip of pattern paper, and that way it just pokes up from the top. So that worked fine for me. So yeah, you'll see that's what I did there. I mean, I could have added just a bit of white card, I guess, long and written on it. But no, I quite like the little journaling cards. So yeah. And then again, I'm going to add another little tag to the top of it, just having a look what I've got here. But I do go back to these little ones here and play around with the blue, but I go with one that's got some little cream flowers on it. So yeah, I think I'm almost done. So you'll see the close-ups are going to just come up in just a moment. But yeah, really happy with how this turned out. That Hello, This Is Me set was absolutely perfect for my photos. So yeah, really glad to finally get those scrapped. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the process video, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.